Nordic Palestinian Film Festival. This is the first one being held, and I think it's worth an applause, don't you think? Palestinian Nordic Film Festival is a collaboration with, in support of Nordic film, Palestinian and Nordic filmmakers. The work of the Nordic Film Festival is a collaboration all through Sweden and will soon reach other Nordic countries. And they also have a crowdfunding going on. You see this QR code here. And all of the proceeds will go directly to filmmakers in Gaza at this moment. And it's so important to help amplify their voices. Despite of the horrors we are witnessing live, it is of the utter importance to lift up these stories from Palestinian filmmakers' point of view through film, to strive for hope, justice, and dignity. As of today, approximately 31,500 innocent civilians have been killed in this genocide. 13,450 of them are children. I would like to ask you to join me in a moment of silence for all of these men, women, and children. And after that, we will sing the Palestinian national anthem. Thank you very much. The chairman of the festival.
Excellenser, Palestinas ambassadör i Sverige, Rullar i spetsen.
Ja, det hörs inte. Hallå, det hörs inte.
Excellenser, Palestinas ambassadör i Sverige, Rullar i spetsen. Samt våra gästambassadörer och diplomater. Ordförande för Fatah-rörelsen i Sverige, Majed Aweda. Var är du? Majed Aweda. Välkommen. Ärade vänner och gäster, vi är glada att ni vill vara med på invigning av Palestinska filmfestivalen. Äntligen är det dags att inviga Nordic Palestinian Film Festival. Det är viktigt att uppmärksamma palestinska filmer trots folkmord och etnisk rensning som fortfarande pågår i Gaza. Vi tror att publiken har lättare att engagera sig i mänskliga berättelser genom filmer snarare än genom nyheter eller reportage som sänds på TV. Det blir lättare att identifiera sig med. Vårt mål är att introducera palestinsk kultur och anordna filmfestivaler i större städer i Sverige och i de skandinaviska länderna. Festivalen kommer också att sammanföra skandinaviska och palestinska kultur arbetare från diasporan, som filmregissörer, musiker, konstnärer och poeter som kan skapa kontakter genom palestinsk kultur. Intäkterna från festivalen kommer att stödja unga filmskapare i Palestina, särskilt de i Gaza, för att utveckla sina filmprojekt. NPFF, alltså festivalen, vill också använda filmer som ett verktyg för sociala förändringar och för en lyckad migrationsprocess. Hjärtligt välkomna allihopa. Tack så mycket.
Thank you, Uraib. I welcome up on stage Madam Ambassador Rola Hazen.
Esteemed ambassadors, dear friends and distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I must begin by thanking you for attending the Nordic Palestinian Film Festival, which represents the cultural collaboration between Palestine, Sweden, and the Nordic countries. The festival reflects details of the Palestinian people's suffering under the Israeli occupation that has lasted for 76 years. You will see what Gaza was like before October 2023. Several messages will be addressed that demonstrate the presence and persistence of our people in international cinema. We need to confront the false narrative of the Israeli occupation and raise awareness among the Swedish society and worldwide about the truth by every means available. As you know, over the past 5 months, more than 2.3 million Palestinians have been subjected to genocide. More than 31,000 Palestinians have been murdered. Many are dying from famine, drought, and epidemics. More than 3 children have died for starvation to date. We have over 17,000 orphans, and there is no safe place in Gaza. They have destroyed everything: infrastructure, the sacred sites, and historical landmarks. It is a war against historic and future Palestinian existence. Of course, these figures are not comprehensive yet due to the ongoing genocide. We live in an era where double standards prevail in the application of international law, characterized by complicity, and here it is necessary to say that with the help of our friends, we managed to bring Israeli occupation authorities before the International Court of Justice, and we will later prosecute anyone who collude in giving Israel, the occupying power, the green light to kill our people. The West Bank is not a safe place either. Last week, the Knesset approved the construction of 3,500 new illegal settlement units in a blatant challenge involving land confiscations and the displacement of their owners. This is accompanied by the systematic violence and terrorism orchestrated by the Israeli occupation army and armed settlers, an increase in military checkpoints to isolate cities from each other, restricting freedom of movement, enforcing a colonial apartheid system, bombing camps, demolishing infrastructure in camps and cities, stealing and seizing our funds, arbitrary arrests and torture in prisons. Our children and women in prisons endure humiliating and tragic conditions. We demand the freedom of all Palestinian prisoners from occupation prisons, especially women and children, and those detained since before October 2023. Many global concepts have fallen in the face of the ongoing genocide today. There are severe violations of international law and international humanitarian law. The international legal system must be protected, and Israel must be held accountable, not only criticized. Dear friends, we need your support in bringing about an immediate ceasefire. This is our priority. as well as the resumption of Sweden's development aid with our appreciation, or the resumption aid for UNRWA. We have often warned against complicity in collective punishment and the liquidation of the refugee issue. We want UNRWA to end, but only after the international community fulfills its responsibilities and implements the right of return resolution 194. We appreciate Sweden's wise recognition of the state of Palestine in 2014, and we call on other countries to recognize our state Palestine as well, which means ending the occupation and bringing peace to the entire Middle East, because we deserve it, having sacrificed a lot. We want to hold an international conference with a binding timeline for Israel, the occupying power, leading to the end of the occupation, bloodshed, and continuous oppression. Esteemed audience, this festival provides an opportunity to clarify the role of cultural resistance for the Palestinian people, which is a liberation struggle for the Palestinians' right to independence and the preservation of our cultural and natural identity. Through this festival, we aim to raise awareness about the justice of the Palestinian cause and enhance the identity of Palestinian Swedes, empowering them to connect with their culture. We hope to promote the culture exchange between residents of the Scandinavian countries, introducing them to Palestinian culture. Lastly, I would like to extend a special thanks to the writer and director of the movie we are about to see, Mr. Bio Holmquist. Thank you.
Is it better without the microphone because it makes this weird sound? Okay, now we will listen to the song Multimi, performed by Fayrouz and Hamza Namri, and it is composed by a poem by Ibrahim Khan, and it is a description of a beloved homeland, an ode to a homeland in constant shatters. And you will see before and after pictures of Gaza in this.
يوم
Let me welcome up on stage project leader for Nordic Film Festival, Talha Bahat.
Good evening, everyone. I'm honored to be here as a project leader for the Nordic Palestinian Film Festival. I'm not a Palestinian myself, but I'm a pro-Free Palestine. I stand firmly in a solidarity with the Palestinian people as I come from another occupied country called Kashmir. I understand firsthand the realities of living under occupation. And as we live under two neo-colonial states, India and Pakistan, both Kashmiris and Palestinians have faced a similar struggle for freedom, Azadi, since 1947-48. These shared oppressed nation experience is what brought us together. I'm a part of film collective Raw Film, organizing Nordic Labour Film Festival in last 7 years in Malmö, and secretary of the Film Center Bricks. When Wafa Jamil, our festival director, proposed this film festival, it resonated deeply. We saw it is an opportunity to share the stories of Palestinian people through the powerful lens of cinema. This festival aimed to raise awareness about Palestinian culture and the ongoing genocide in Gaza. We believe films offer a powerful way to connect with human stories and the Palestinian experiences. Beyond entertainment, the NPFF has a broader vision. We see film as a tool for social change and for successful integration process. The festival plans to tour major cities in Sweden and Scandinavia. We already have planned more than these 4 cities, so more on the way. So bringing together Scandinavian and Palestinian artists foster connection through shared cultural experiences. We want to support aspiring filmmakers in Palestine, particularly those in Gaza today who are facing genocide. And we want to hear their stories. Our film will showcase resilience, struggle, and the enduring hope for the bright future. We hope they will spark conversation, originate empathy, and inspire action for solidarity. Thanks for joining us tonight. Let the festival begin. Long live Free Kashmir, long live Free Palestine.
Another warm welcome up on stage, Wafa Jamil, project manager for Nordic Film Festival.
Hi, festival director. Festival director. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's okay. Hey everyone, it's really lovely to see you all and full stage. I mean, thank you so much for coming, and thank you also our ambassador to have this initiative also to help us in collecting more ambassadors and diplomats in our evening today. Welcome you all at the Nordic Palestinian Film Festival, a celebration of cinematic storytelling that bridges culture, perspective, and experiences. In the world where borders often divide us, this festival stands as a testament to the power of film to unite, inspire, and initiate meaningful conversations. Through a curated selection of films from both Nordic and Palestinian filmmakers, we invite you on a journey that overpasses landscapes, divides into histories, and amplifies voices often unheard. Each film offers a unique lens into the rich capacity of Nordic Palestinian cultures, exploring themes of identity, resilience, and the universal quest of dignity and justice. As we gather today to experience these cinematic treasures, we embrace the opportunity to foster understanding, empathy, and solidarity. We invite you to embrace yourself to diverse narratives showcased at the Nordic Palestinian Film Festival, where stories become bridges and cinema becomes a tool for change. We insert Films AB want to thank you all of our partners, without whom it would not be possible for us to accomplish our mission and to be standing up among you today. We thank the Palestinian Embassy in Sweden, Raw Films Collective, Film Centrum, ABF, Palestine TV, Union of Palestinian Women in Sweden, Folkets, Solidaritet Hus, and Pasil Sayed. And all of you, our volunteers, rock up handen! And you, our wonderful audience, and all of you, don't forget to breathe the air of freedom with us in Nordic Palestinian Film Festival. Ceasefire now. Gaza will be free soon, and free Palestine. Thank you all.
Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine!
This next section is in honor of Wael Dahdouh, the journalist and the bureau chief of Al Jazeera, whom we have followed through this genocide, who have had relentless reports throughout every day. Thank you.
أولاً وقبل كل شيء أود أن أنقل لكم باسمي وباسم أسرتي وباسم أسرة الصحفيين وباسم الشعب الفلسطيني هنا في قطاع غزة تحياتنا واحترامنا وتقديرنا لكل ما تفعلونه. بالتأكيد غزة هذه الأيام تمر في مرحلة عصيبة جدا، تاريخية جدا، استثنائية جدا، لم تمر بها في تاريخها، ولذلك الناس هنا يدفعون أثمانا باهظة جدا ويعيشون حياة كارثية. لمن لا يعرف، لا يجد الناس الأكل أو الطعام والشراب، المسكن من الخيام، الحمام، وما تتطلبه الحياة ليست الكريمة، وإنما الحياة التي تضمن لهم الاستمرارية. ومن بين من يدفع الصحفيين الفلسطينيين. الصحفيون الفلسطينيون في قطاع غزة يتعرضون إلى مذبحة إن صح التعبير، إلى مقتل إن صح التعبير. 112 صحفيا ومصورا حتى الآن استشهدوا في هجمات إسرائيلية متفرقة خلال 3 أشهر، وهذه أرقام صعبة لم تسقط في أعتى الحروب، حتى تلك التي استمرت 20 عاما وهي الحرب الفيتنامية، لم تسقط هذه الأرقام.
I will read our statement and the award of the Medal of Courage and the Freedom dedicated to Wael Dahdouh, Arabic first and then English follow. منح وسام الشجاعة والحرية عزيزي وائل الدحدوح. قرر مهرجان الأفلام الفلسطينية في الدول الإسكندنافية منحك وسام الشجاعة والحرية. نحن نقدر تفانيك في عملك وكل ما تكبدته أنت وعائلتك في نقل حقيقة أحداث الإبادة الجماعية في غزة ما بين 2023-2024، وكذلك أصبحت جزءاً من كل الأسر الفلسطينية والعربية جميعاً يراقبك عبر شاشة الجزيرة، حتى أصبحت مثلاً يحتذى به في فلسطين وكل العالم الحر في نقل الحقيقة بموضوعية ونزاهة. يعتبر هذا الوسام تقديراً لجهودكم في تعزيز الديمقراطية وحرية التعبير. نشكركم من مهرجان Nordic Palestinian Film Festival.
Award the Medal of the Courage and Freedom, dear Wael Al-Dahdouh. Nordic Palestinian Film Festival, I really award you a Medal of Courage and Freedom. We appreciate your dedication to your work and everything you and your family have endured in conveying the truth of the 2023-2024 Gaza genocide. During this time, you became the part of all Palestinians and our families as we were together watching you on Al Jazeera TV. You have become an example to be allowed for Palestine and for the entire free world in covering the truth fairly and objectively. This medal represents our grateful appreciation for your efforts in promoting democracy and freedom of expression.
Malund, an exceptional musician and a lifelong friend of Palestine, also sits on the board of Freedom Theatre in Jenin. Welcome up, an applause for you.
Thank you. I feel immensely honored and humbled, and that is why I said yes to this event. Although it made me, I haven't had time to change my clothes, and in particular my shoes, and I have to ask your forgiveness for that. My song is called simply Jerusalem. Hon har inget hav, ingen hamn och ingen flod. Hon har lejongul gatsten som sköljs av blod. Invånare bittra och låsta i förlamande vredesmod. Präster som söndertolkar skapelsen. Minnen av det modiska korsets män. Barn som måste klättra över muren till sin skola i Jerusalem. Ingenting är känt om de som först kom hit och som räddade sina gravar här. Men de var väl människor ungefär som vi, med sin glädje, sina sorger och begär. Profetior uppenbarelse tog vid och gjorde livet till en oupphörlig strid. Rondel av förintelse och folkmord och förtryck i Jerusalem. Kristna turister bland soldater med gevär ser ingenting av vad som pågår här. Vimmelkantiga av helighet irrar omkring i en mytisk sfär. Pilgrimer som söker ett gudomligt ljus, människor begravda under rivna hus, grymma och förtvivlade martyrer som förklingar i mediabrus. Vi har lärt oss kalla den Jerusalem, många andra benämner den Al-Quds. Alla de förföljda och förtrampade, de som mänskliga själar sover hos. Alla gamla sagor som vävs in i deras drömmar är reliker av berusad poesi. Själva månen liknar en feberfantasi över Jerusalem. Ashkenazim som låtsas att sefarder inte finns, och vars fäder kom hit en gång med ideal som ingen minns. Drömmar om ett jämlikt liv i ett sekulariserat Tel Aviv. Ortodoxa rabbiner och en arg chassin skriker och grälar om sabbatsfrid. ilskna över Pride-paraden som drar förbi på gatan strax bredvid. Vår kärlek syftar inte alls till arvingar, men det sägs att vi är barn av samma stam. Olika uttalar vi samma namn, du som Ibrahim och jag som Abraham. Men staden som vi ser omkring oss byggdes ju av Rom och har blivit sinnebild för kristendom. Venus irrar hemlös som en hora omkring i Jerusalem. Men just idag är kardon full av glam och dans och stim, fastän tramsor trakasseras av Haredim. Och du och jag förväntas bli kläder, jag som jude, du som god muslim. Här finns patriark efter patriark som vill avla arvingar och erövra mark och beropar sig på Gud, profet på häst med vingar eller förkunde tsar. Jorden är en nyckfull plats att leva på och vi hamnar lite här och där. Inget blod åt båden med fördrivningsrätt, ingen särskilt utvald stam som Gud har kär. Det är inte gudar och profeter som styr, utan människor som lever här och nu och som borde låta sina döda vila ut under Jerusalem. Barnvagnspotentaten är oberörd, ständigt mera dragsådd för historiens skörd. Självrättfärdigheten banar väg för en blodigare efterbörd. Farliga soldater med nyckfullt humör vaktar Israel som en politisk markör. En bricka i det spel som anglosaxiska stormakter alltid för. Men du har smugglat kärleken med till mig och nu lämnar den mig ingen ro. Vägspärrar och murar står emellan oss, men ditt skratt och dina tårar blev en bro. Jag väntar på dig vid Damaskusporten nu som går. Över tempelberget lyser himlen blå. Kanske kan vi sprida lite kärlek vi två i Jerusalem.
Now I want to welcome Theo Holmqvist up on stage, please.
I say some words in English. When I said that I wanted to go to Palestine to make film, I said, where? What country is that? Where do you want to go? Are you going to Lebanon? Everyone is going to Lebanon. I said, I'm going to Palestine. But there is no country like Palestine. He said, yes, there is, but you don't know it yet. So I went to Gaza to film, and I met the lady, Mary Haas, who was speaking faster than you could imagine. And she took me around in the refugee camps and said, you got 5 minutes to film here, 5 minutes, then to the next, then to the next. And it was fantastic to follow this woman. And I followed her, and we made films together for some years, and she was helping me all the time. And then finally, when I came back to Sweden, people said, "Ah, there is a country like that. There is something between Lebanon and Israel." Aha, we didn't know. And it was like that when I started to make these films. It was like no one knew about it. It was like you should be ashamed to know about it. And I wasn't not ashamed, but I had to pay a very heavy price in the beginning, because everyone, they didn't want to say hello to me in the TV and things like that. It was very heavy in the beginning, but I didn't care. And meanwhile, also I was teaching Palestinians in Gaza, in Lebanon, and in occupied countries about, I was teaching them film. And today when you see the pictures from Gaza, Palestine, most of them are my students who today are working.
I'm one of your students actually. He told me you're making Ramallah.
Thank you, Pio. Now we will see, what's your film, My Gaza? Sorry. And you followed a family, as you said, for almost 30 years, and this is the film. Thank you so much.
And this is honoring a life of dedication to justice. So we are here gathered to thank you, Theo Huntress. With each film throughout your illustration career, you have used extraordinary talent as a filmmaker to expose the harsh realities of systemic oppression, discrimination, and inequality. This body of work has stimulated crucial conversation and provided the inputs of meaningful change. Your truth-telling dedication to the Palestinian cause has not only enhanced the art of storytelling, it has also served as beacon of hope of these who have long been marginalized and oppressed. The communication of these truths inspires social action, empowering audience to the confront justice. We salute you today, Theo Huntress, not only for your extraordinary talent and vision, but also for your unwavering dedication to justice. Your passion, courage, and resilience have inspired us all, and your impact will continue to resonate far beyond the movie screen. Thank you for dedicating your life to the noble pursuit of justice, and for using your art to amplify the voices of marginalized and oppressed. Your legacy will forever inspire us to strive for a more just, equitable, and accomplished world. With deepest respect and admiration, Nordic Palestinian Film Festival. Thank you so much, Pio, for all of this work.
Nothing more to say, actually. I mean, I was so happy. You could imagine under what circumstances we were doing these films. I mean, it was, I was hiding in my hotel room, and because we were scared that anyone could rush in and shoot me or someone else. And my English colleague, he was taken in prison by the Hamas. And then after 1 or 2 weeks, they said, "We're sorry," and then they let him free. But I mean, there were things like that happening all the time, and so you didn't know if you could leave Gaza next day or not. It was a very hard time, and of course the times today are even worse in all ways.